Hey everybody, up here at work we're shut down with the weather shut down right now. Um, so I thought I'd share a little story with y'all. I guess it was back when I was in about fifth or sixth grade, maybe. I had this math teacher that was named Mr. Frank, and he was a pretty big guy to say the least, and got made fun of quite a bit by other students. And my older stepbrother had this guy as a teacher before me, and I remember him always saying that he was a good teacher and that he liked him and stuff. So, when the school year started and I had him, I liked him too. He's a pretty good teacher and all. And I did feel kind of bad that students picked on him a lot, but I guess it is what it is. But anyway, one day, I can't remember what brought all this about, but I had made some kind of noise while Mr. Frank had his back to the class and was writing on the board and stuff. And some of the other kids started laughing because, Mr. Frank turned around. He wanted to know who had was making the noise. And so, of course, every time he turned around, since the other kids were laughing at it, I'd make the noise again. And, Mr. Frank was getting pretty pissed off after a certain point. And, so anyway, class ends. I leave, but I feel guilty because I know what I was doing was wrong. I know that I shouldn't be picking on this man. So I go back before I go to my next class, and I said, Mr. Frank, I'm sorry, but it was me that was making that noise. And he said, why did you come tell me? I said, I just felt bad for, giving you a hard time like that. And so he told me, thank you. And then he said, here, pick a coloring book. He gave me a option of maybe a couple different coloring books or whatever. And so as a kid, I didn't understand what was going on, but he was rewarding the honesty. He wanted to reinforce that in me so that, later on in the future, I would be encouraged to do the right thing, I suppose. But as a kid, it didn't make sense to me at the time. I was really baffled by him offering me a coloring book. I think I took dinosaurs, by the way. But anyway, I better get off this phone before somebody comes out here and sees me on it. So, just wanted to share that. Y'all have a good one.